Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everything else in between. I hope you're having a good day, night, or whatever time it is for you. So, in this video, I'm going to go over what YouTubers' thoughts are on the whole Doodle World Pet Simulator X situation. And if you don't know what the situation is, basically, Pet Simulator X, that's a mouthful for me, although I'm just stupid, released an update called Doodle World, which is kind of screwed over the good version of Doodle World, like, just the good Doodle World, basically. I really don't like simulators, as you might be able to guess, and it's kind of screwed over content. I mean, Russo's video on it has more views than my entire channel does, which is a tad bit completely insane to think about. But yeah, so I asked, I think maybe like 11 or 12 content creators, and I got a response from all but one of them, which is something I really did not expect, but you know, let's get into it with number one, the red child, Blaze. His whole thing was how it's pretty unfortunate and how it's screwing over all Doodle World content creators, which it is. That's a problem. Like, all content creators are a tad bit incredibly screwed over by this, because their videos will just be buried by people making content on PetSimX's version of Doodle World, which, you know, as a regular person, I think that's not too bad, because you can just keep scrolling. But as a content creator, that's going to reduce views a lot, which is, you know, a major concern for basically everyone. And then I asked Obscured Ghost this question as well, and he basically went on about how he brought it up the other day in a video. I think that. Either way, a while back when the name of the new world in Pet Simulator X dropped, being Doodle World, he made a video basically saying how it's going to be a major problem. No one really cared. And now everyone's basically panicking about this, which is, you know, understandable, because, you know, like, bro, Doodle World videos are getting absolutely buried, which is really unfortunate to see, especially as a content creator. And then one person, like, this is one of, like, 5 people I didn't expect to respond. It's Speeder Sonic, of all people, just going over basically saying how it's unfortunate. And I mean, yeah, like, it is pretty unfortunate, this whole situation, which, yeah. And then Untitled Green, love this guy, he just kind of said how he don't really mind. I can't really, to be fair, I can't really have much of these. Many of these speak for themselves. And then you got The Boy, Classic Native, who I'm pretty sure his birthday recently. I'm not sure how old he is, but like, old. But yeah, basically just saying how it's also unfortunate for Doodle World, and that is another sentiment. Except for Sir Mudkip, because Sir Mudkip, I like this guy. I don't even think he knew what was going on, because when I asked him the question, he said, "Wait, that a thing?" Well, anyway, arrogancy is about a good thing. It's just there, I guess. I don't even know if Mans knew what was going on. And then I said cheers, and he said cheers back. I don't understand why he was thanking me, but, you know, to each their own. And then I asked Praveen, another person did not expect to respond, and he just said he has no idea on the whole situation. So yeah, that's it. And then One Connell, only good Irishman, genuinely the only good Irish person to ever exist. Okay, basically, he showed an image of the YouTube landing page when he looked at Doodle World, which was only like PetSimX content. Like, if you looked that up a week ago, it'd be like people like Think Noodles. Now it's just Pet Simulator X content, and basically how he just said that Smart for Wish to delay what update that I'm pretty sure was meant to drop this week, which is good, because that's going to give time for all the Doodle World content of Pet Simulator X to circulate, and then eventually people can start uploading videos on the good version of Doodle World, which, you know, I'll do. Trust me, guys. I will actually make content. Don't worry. But yeah, and then I asked Obscure, relatively small creator. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're the smallest when it comes to the people who I've asked here. I beg of you, if you want to subscribe to them, subscribe to them. They're the subscribe to everyone in this video if you aren't already. Especially Obscure. The content is brilliant. They deserve so many more subscribers. Like, I'd give them my channel if I could. To be fair, I might, but that's the thing for another day. Basically, on about just how it's a different name, and then called it a collab. Yeah, and then she just said how she's not really a fan of the word of it, mate. Well, I understand you're a bit confused, mate, but I don't think collab's the right word to describe this. But yeah, then you got Itzora, main developer of Kinda Kingdom, going over how basically he just thinks they didn't look far too into it, and if they did, when it comes to the whole, like, well, this comes to the whole naming thing, right? Basically just saying how they should have just done their research. and how if anyone like accuses them or anything, they'll just say, you know, that it's a generic name, which they will, because let's face it, I'm gonna say, oh, sorry about that, guys. Let's just change the name of this entire update. Hell no, because it's a small game. And then last, and actually, yeah, no, not last but not least, generally just last, is the person. Never in a million years would I have expected him to respond. He responded literally within the minute I sent the DM, basically saying how he could have called it Cartoon World. Did I expect this guy to respond? Like, I asked 2 big content creators when it comes to Lunar Legacy. I meant he responded, the other didn't. But you know. Didn't expect a response from a mentee of all people. Like, Jesus Christ, man. That was a shocker, that. But yeah, you know, I hope you've enjoyed these opinions. My opinion is, Doodle World content is going to be screwed for like a week, and then I don't think many people will care. Hopefully. I don't know, I don't play Pet Sim. Words! I don't play Pet Sim X. I have no idea how the updates work in it or whatever. I don't know, all I know is it's like a new world built called Doodle World. It's kind of burying all Doodle World content, which is concerning for me. But yeah, with all that being said, I hope you're having a good day, night, or whatever time it is. See ya.